class, this is my week one's reflection. I must say, boy, we have went through a lot. We were able to read three fascinating, one book and two articles that were really fascinating. My very favorite that I enjoyed would be the Anti-Buddhism. That's starting to pique my interest. I think more so because it reads like a story versus the articles and journals that we read then after or immediately following. Um, I really liked it because they have all of these stories that you could take away that you could actually relate to, especially if you've been in the classroom as a teacher, as well as if you've been in the classroom and remember a few experiences as a student, whether it be middle, high school, or some people who can remember way back to elementary school, which unfortunately I cannot. Um, um, what did you, or the most takeaway? For myself, for the most takeaway, I feel like I learned the most from our participation in, let's see, the doing history, past, present, and future. I learned how through history, or for myself, my takeaway from that experience was how through history, it is very important to make it relevant to our students and not get into that old mundane way of like literally just recalling dates and facts and things. We need to make sure our students are represented and what we're doing with them. So if we're telling a story, we need to maybe ask questions and find a way to tie that into their day-to-day lives and their things that, and then maybe focus back into the story. So I found that as very beneficial. Um, and then what else did we do? We also did, let me see if I can touch on it here. We also did shifting out of neutral, which I enjoyed myself because it really focused on how we maintain these narrow-minded views or how we have a tendency to um, not be neutral. We're actually the opposite. We pick a side, and that could be problematic. And then it also could be problematic to remain neutral within a particular subject. I like that towards the end, the article pretty much said that we should be using narratives because um, that allows us to include both perspective and power, and it allows for the audience to interrogate both the story and the storyteller, and then it allows for us to also hear multiple sides of the story versus just going on one person's perspective. So I really enjoyed that as well. Let's see here, what else?